Take us now to West Palm Beach Airport in Florida, because it is now officially called President Donald J. Trump International Airport. What does the president stand to gain from this name change? And are we hearing any reaction this morning?
Yeah, out with PBI, in with DJT. That's what President Trump for decades has been putting his name on things. Think Trump Steak, Trump University, Trump Water, Trump Ice. Now we've got Donald J. Trump International Airport after Governor Ron DeSantis signed a law putting that into effect a couple months ago. It officially went into effect yesterday, and the first flight taking off from Donald J. Trump International Airport was a flight of what's dubbed Trump Force One, Trump's own personal plane filled with members of his family and close personal allies of the president. But yeah, he could stand to make a ton of money, because anything inside Donald J. Trump International Airport that has that name on it, think like tchotchkes at the airport kiosks that has that name, he and his family and his holding company could make money off of any of that. Vicki?
Gary, can you talk about the legalities of that? How is that possible? I thought there were rules against sitting presidents earning money, making profit while they're in office.
So it all has to do with the holding company, right? The trademark was trademarked under a company called DJT Enterprises, and because of that, he is able to make that kind of money. His family is able to make that kind of money. Will he be pocketing it himself? Potentially not, but certainly his family, Don Jr., Eric, and that holding company could absolutely be doing that.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or watch live on our YouTube channel.